I'm a senior.
Day.
I'm Officer Webb with the Mount Morris Township Police Department.
What does a typical day in your job look like?
So a typical day in law enforcement is routine patrols of your neighborhoods, your areas, your communities, and kind of interacting with your communities and local groups so that way you can keep everybody safer.
Okay. Now, what do you enjoy the most about your career?
Helping people 100% is the best part of my career.
What is the most challenging part about your job?
Most challenging part is decision making. There's a lot of decisions that have to be made on demand, but your training and the techniques you learn while you're out on the road will help you make those decisions rapidly and effectively.
Okay, and what skills are most important for someone entering this field?
Skills are most important are patience. You have to be able to be patient to be able to relate with people and understand what they're going through, and sometimes the norm is not the norm for somebody.
Okay, and if somebody wants to take this career, what classes should they take in high school to prepare for this career?
English, English, English.
English.
English. Everything that you do on the road is going to somehow come back to doing paperwork. Okay, so that's something that a lot of people are going to tell you. Paperwork, lots of paperwork.
Okay, what type of education or training do I need for this training if I wanted to take the career?
So you need a GED or a high school diploma, but it's always recommended to go to college. So if you go to college, you can get your associate's degree, and you can take any criminal justice program to kind of help yourself succeed and stand out in the group from anybody else that may be applying.
Okay, what colleges or programs do you recommend for this career path?
What's that?
What colleges or programs do you recommend?
Colleges or programs, so you have Mott, you have Delta, you have Schoolcraft, you have a slew of different colleges that are going to give you different things that you can do for this career path, specifically getting into the law enforcement field.
Okay, and do you offer internship or job shadow for opportunities for students?
We don't do internship, but we do some job shadowing. So you can come out and you can do a ride along with your local police departments. We're not the only police department that does it. A lot of local police departments will do it. So you can kind of get an idea for what the feel is on the road and if you're actually interested in that kind of career.
Okay, and what entry-level jobs usually lead to this career?
I'd say a lot of times it's going to be private world stuff. So it's going to be like the security realm, things like that to get you a head start and kind of give you a boost and get you into it.
Okay, what opportunities are there for advancement in this field?
It's endless. So you've got specialty teams like our TAC team where you can use this shield and that kind of stuff. You have K9 units, you have bomb squads, you have all these different things that you can do, as well as career advancement into different positions such as sergeant, lieutenant, and eventually one day chief.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Like 4 or 5 of them on the sheet.
Okay. Were you live streaming?
With Mott and with the Upper Bound program, we're helping students get ready for the college going process, and you have to have at least a bachelor's degree for that.
What are there certifications or special programs that help in your type of field?
Oh, absolutely. Counseling is one because we deal with a lot of students who have a lot of different issues, a lot of different dynamics. So counseling is a good one to have.
What colleges or programs do you recommend for this career path?
What colleges? Well, I went to the greatest college in the history of colleges. I went to Central Michigan University, but I don't think the college you go to really matters. You just have to complete your degree.
Do you offer internships or job shadow opportunities for students?
Absolutely. We have internship. We have student interns now, and we have summer interns that work up with our summer program. So yes, we provide those opportunities.
Okay. And that's all the questions I have for you. And now back to the job fair. I mean, the career fair.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
First, who do we have with us today?
We are Creative Hair School of Cosmetology. We are on Miller Road in Flint.
What skills are most important for someone entering this field?
Professionalism, being punctual and on time, and being able to listen to what your client wants.
What is the most challenging part about your job?
Dealing with people that are unhappy.
What is a typical day in your job like?
Oh, well, I'm the instructor and the manager of the school, so my day can consist of either lectures and learning and giving tests and demonstrating how to do nails, to helping students enroll or helping unhappy clients.
What do you most enjoy about your career?
the students.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay,
Because I'm the best.
Okay, turn it off now. Thank you.
Cut it. Cut it.
Like, she didn't even pay attention. We been on the floor and she still got it live. You ran me through the door. Come on. Look, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't getting nobody's house. You ain't got no bus. Y'all not getting. Can we move to the interview?
Yeah, we're going back and forth.
Okay.
Yep. So they went out.
Yeah, we was about to do it there.
Okay. Oh.
We got lights on.
Okay.
You don't hear anybody? Like, just blinded me for no reason.
This one's blinking. Morning Hawks, and today I am here with,
Shebra Ward.
and today I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your career. Are you ready?
Yes.
What does a typical day in your job look like?
So I'm the public health manager for the city of Flint, and the typical day varies. It could be busy with meetings, it could be busy drenched in data, or it could be assistant residents that's coming into City Hall or calling needing assistance.
What do you enjoy most about your career?
The one thing I enjoy most is being able to help someone that's in need or crisis, and also being able to help them advocate for what they need to live better.
What is the most challenging part of your job?
It's not always having an answer. So sometimes residents are in need, but there's no funding, there's no direct resource. So being able to bring them to a place of reality can be heartbreaking, but also helping them create a plan B.
What classes should I or someone take in high school to prepare for this career?
In public health, it is all about people. So I would say in high school, communications is important because you learn how to speak and empathize. Something with business is good because you'll understand how nonprofits and for-profits work to help in advocacy. And then also, knowing computers is important because data comes from a computer system. So knowing how to read through that and operate it.
Okay. And lastly, what skills are most important for someone entering this field?
In the field of public health, it can be kind of stressful. So you have to love people and have a passion for them. So knowing how to communicate, how to advocate, and then also knowing how to understand what someone is saying is very important.
Okay. And that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
Petty Officer Gaddy with the Navy.
What does a typical day in your job look like?
It's like a regular 9 to 5. Wake up, go to work at 9, and I'm usually at the door around 5. Just go out talking to people, gaining their interest.
What skills are most important for someone entering this field?
Being able to socialize, right? It's kind of like retail. You need to know how to talk to people.
What do you most enjoy about your career?
Talking to people, right? Meeting new faces, people from different walks in life.
What type of education or training do I need for this career?
It's mostly on-the-job training, right? If you come in with prior experience from like colleges and whatnot, that gives you kind of a leg up, but they also help you afford college and whatever job you choose, because we have over 130 different ones. You get training.
What's your worst training that you have went through, like tasing?
Pepper spray. Yep, got pepper sprayed. Yep.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
I had to make a twist in my hair. LaShawn, turn the camera on. Let me see it. Okay. Already off. I'm over 50.
Switch the camera, LaShawn.
Look.
So who do we have with us today?
Hey, I am Sergeant Elliot Phillips with the Michigan Army National Guard.
What does a typical day in your job look like?
Typical day for me, so I'm a full-time military recruiter for the National Guard. Means I come to work, I set up things like these events at your career fairs, and I get to talk to students. I get to talk to people who are interested in advancing their careers and are looking to get a good, solid plan for after high school. I just want to, I'm here to set kids up to be successful.
What do you enjoy most about your career?
So I'm a little bit new into my career. I might be like 3 months in. It might be hard to believe, man. But no, I started 3 months ago, and I absolutely love that I can be an information piece for students and for people who don't really know about the National Guard and about part-time military service. I love the fact that I get to interact with young people, and I get to interact with young adults who are trying to figure out what they're going to do for the rest of their lives.
What type of education or training do I need for this career?
Only thing you have to do is pass an initial entry test to see if you're academically fit for the military, and then a physical exam to see if you meet the medical requirements, like you don't have major surgeries, you don't have crazy bad asthma, but we're able to work with some of them. The biggest things are, as long as you're physically fit and mentally fit, we can work with you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, Hogs. It's Mariana again. Today I'm here with
Carol Gardner.
Okay. And today I'm gonna be asking you a few questions about your career. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So our first question is, what do you enjoy most about your career?
Can I have your attention, 11th graders? So we have about 5 minutes left in your session. So make your final visits to the tables. Try to get as much information as you can. And then we will be rotating out to our presenters. After this group, there will be an intermission of about 10 minutes where you can take a bathroom break, get some water, juice, or whatever. Okay?
Okay. We can still. So, what do you enjoy most about your career?
I enjoy most working with students and helping students. I work with students at 4 different schools: International Academy, Hamady, Beecher, and Carmen Ainsworth.
What type of education or training do I need for your type of career?
Well, I have a master's degree in counseling. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. My work experience, I was an adult probation officer, and I'm also the former guidance counselor at Beecher and Hamady.
Okay. What colleges or programs do you recommend for your career path?
Oh, any university is fine. I'm an alum of University of Michigan and Central Michigan, but any college that has programming in human services, social work, psychology, criminal justice, counseling.
What's the most challenging part about your job?
The job I have now is keeping students engaged. We offer lots of services at no cost to the students. For example, if they go to college and they need help with their tuition or textbooks, then we can pay that. The students never have to pay it back. But keeping students engaged after they finish college or get a good job is difficult. Sometimes they just kind of drop off or disappear.
Okay. And that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you for letting me interview you. And now back to the fair.
Thank you.
Who do we have with us today?
Hi, my name is Latrice Caruth, and I'm the Program Director over the Community-Based Violence Intervention and Prevention Initiative. And we also have
Michelle Scott. I am the Program Coordinator and Manager for the, they're having a good time today. Absolutely. For the Community-Based Violence Intervention Initiative, and also Recast Resiliency After Stress and Trauma.
What do you enjoy most about your career?
That's a good question. So I would say I love that it's a non-traditional career. We get to spend a lot of time in the community, and I also get to spend a lot of time with youth and creating youth programming, because we focus on community violence and gun violence. However, it's heavy work, but like I said, it's very rewarding when we get to create that programming for youth and also spend time with youth, because youth have fresh brains, and so when they bring their great ideas to the table, it makes our work a little easier.
Absolutely.
What is the most challenging part about your career?
You want to answer that one?
That's a very good question. There are challenges that come with it, and most of the time is getting information out to the community, so that they have the awareness to come in and get some of the training that we have to offer. Sometimes funding is an issue because there are so many different criteria that have to be met, guidelines, and we don't, and there's so many people that you want to fund and we just can't. So some of those are challenges.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because most of the questions was like college.
Make your way. I know you would love to say and talk. You got some valuables.
And who am I here with today?
I'm Captain Bacon from Upmore Station 1 Fire Department.
Okay. And today I'm going to ask you a few questions about your career. Are you ready?
If I can hear over top the loudspeaker.
Okay. What does a typical day in your job look like?
Well, it's an on-call department, so I don't work at the fire hall. All right. So a typical day would be like I'm at home doing stuff around the house, and the pager goes off for a fire, and I respond to the fire station.
Okay. What skills are important for someone entering this field?
Firefighter 1, Firefighter 2, and hazmat operations. Those are the minimum mandatories. The training continues from there. There's all kinds of different trainings you can go, but in order to be an on-call or a full-pay firefighter, you have to have fire certification.
What do you enjoy most about your career?
Helping people out.
What type of education or training would someone need for this type of career?
All I heard was her.
What type of education or training would someone need for your type of career?
The fire academy, which I talked about, is 240 hours. Okay, and that's state mandated, so you have to have that training. Usually runs about 6 months. Okay, we run academies every other weekend, but some run them on 2 days a week. The other way that you can get it, and I've told a lot of the kids this, is you can get it through the Genesee Area Skill Center. They offer the academy classes, which are state classes that you need to be certified to be a firefighter, and then they offer EMT classes out in the Skill Center.
And lastly is, what advice would you give a high school student that's interested in your career?
Training. If you want to do this, know what you're dealing with.
Okay, and that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.
Thank you.
You make some?
And today, who am I here with?
Terry Blake.
Say, it is so nice for me to interview you again. And today, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your career. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So, for the first question is, what do you enjoy most about your career?
The thing I enjoy most about my career is being able to help a lot of young people start their journeys, whether that is in higher education here at SVSU, shameless plug, or just helping them discover that they want to go into higher education or that they want to do something beyond high school. That's probably the best part. Starting the wheels turning early. I like talking to the younger kids, the 9th and 10th graders who probably aren't really thinking about college yet because they think it's so far away, and just helping them change their minds about how soon that it quickly approaches it. approaches, so they'll have time to apply for scholarships and adequately prepare for that transition.
What skills are most important for someone starting this field?
What school is most important?
What skills?
What skills? Okay, so skills that will be most important. You got to be a people person. Okay, you can't work in this field and you don't like people. And you also have to have communication skills as well, because you'll be surprised, but some people try their hand at this career field, they can't properly articulate or communicate with people. It's different because you meet people from all different types of backgrounds doing this. You meet people from different countries. You meet people from different states, and they have different situations. And if you can't communicate with them, it kind of makes it hard.
Is this career field growing or in high demand?
I won't say it's necessarily in high demand, but I will say this career field is growing in a way. A lot of entities are now having admissions officers and admissions reps. So your private high schools, they have recruiters now. You have your private colleges, your public colleges, your community colleges, your trade schools even now have admissions officers to help recruit talent to come into their doors.
Do you offer internships or job shadow opportunities for students?
Surprisingly enough, we do. So we offer in our office for students once they join SVSU. I should say that. I probably should clarify that part. But we do allow students at SVSU to be able to come into our office, work as professional student workers. So they get experience in doing clerical work, working with databases. They get certifications like in FERPA. They get different certifications to allow them to handle sensitive documents and information regarding, public and the people that we serve. So there's tons of opportunities for students once they're on our campus to intern with our office.
And lastly, what advice would you give a high school student interested in this career?
One thing I would say, because our careers from school to school, from place to place is different. So if you work for a private sector company, you could probably be traveling the world doing recruitment work. If you are working for a huge institution like U of M Ann Arbor, they have international territory. So every admissions officer, they're allowed to work here in Michigan somewhere. They have a couple states, and then they get to travel for free, all because of U of M Ann Arbor. So it's a sweet deal to be able to have a career in this and be able to travel the world, meet all these brand new people. So the advice that I would give people is have your passport, okay? Be legal, be ready to go. But more importantly, above everything, just be able to be yourself and love who you're recruiting for, and also love the mission. So make sure you have a good sense of self, so whatever organization you work for, it doesn't feel like work. You feel like you are literally recruiting people to help them change their lives.
Okay. And that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for letting me interview you today.
No problem. Thank you.
And now back to the pair.
Right.
Who do we have with us today? Paper. Who do we have with us today?
My name is Bradley Carroll. I'm with Baker College.
What does a typical day in your job look like?
So it's different every day. So I'm on the road all the time. I'm a recruiter, so I'm on the road all the time. I go to different places. Like I'll be going down to Kingston, Michigan after this, which is on the thumb. I'll actually be going to Cincinnati tonight for the next few days for some events that are down there. So it's different every day, but on the road a lot, lots of driving, lots of, hotels and things like that.
What is the most challenging part about your job?
I'd say yeah. I mean, it's sometimes my favorite part, sometimes my least favorite part. But being on the road all the time, staying in hotels. Like I'm not gonna get to Cincinnati until 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, and then I have some events in the morning. So sometimes it can be pretty tight, and it could get overwhelming at times with the schedule. But you figure out how to manage it, and yeah, I mean, it can be a lot of fun being able to travel around too.
What advice would you give to a high school student interested in this school?
Yeah, so I mean, at Baker, we're a smaller school, so you're gonna have small classes. You're gonna have a lot of attention from your instructors and your advisor. So it's very like individualized. We almost say like a boutique style experience. So, that's what I would say is, if you're interested in maybe like a smaller school environment, Baker's a really, really good option. We have campuses all over the state. Our closest one, obviously not too far, like I said, but yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. It's the snap for me. What was the